And on this episode of The Smartest Thing They Ever Did, we have this from Inside the Magic. Harry Potter streaming series canceled, HBO scrambles for new projects. Good. I'm glad they canceled it. You know why? Because we all know what they're going to do to this franchise. You know what they're going to do with the cast, and you know what's going to happen with the inclusion and diversity and all the things that don't remotely make a show good at all. You know they're going to cram the politics down our throats. You understand we're going to get all the garbage out there that no one wants to see. And good on HBO, because they realized, again, I have no idea why this show got canceled. We're probably never going to know for a while. I would imagine there's NDAs all across the board there. I'm speculating, and this is just pure speculation, I imagine J.K. Rowling had a bigger hand in this show than HBO would let on. I imagine she did not sign away all the rights to it. I believe she had some creative control, and they were trying to strong-arm her every single step of the way. That's what I'm thinking. Because there's no reason why you wouldn't make this show and make a ton of money off of it. Harry Potter, one of the biggest names out there, of all of literary and all of movies. It's kind of rare that you could be one of the biggest names in movies and books at the same time. And you know, people always say, we're never going to get a series like Lord of the Rings. We're never going to get a series like Harry Potter ever again. Because I was Harry's age when I was watching those movies. And as the movies progressed, I got older too. And in the beginning, all the movies were nice and happy and cheerful and love and everything like that. They were dark and dreary at the end. They were very, very adult themed. And look what happened with Marvel. They didn't progress with the audience at all. Now their audience is pasty-eating children. That's what they want. They want to cram as many fart jokes as they possibly can into every single scene. So you know what? I'm glad that HBO Max decided to say, okay, we're going to get rid of this series and go with something else. And what they should be doing right now. Here's what I would do if I was Max. I'm still making the show, though. I'm just not going to call it Harry Potter. I'm going to make my own original wizard TV show about a kid that goes to a school of wizards, and that's it, though. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy Harry Potter as much as I possibly can legally and just make my own thing. Because if you make Harry Potter, there's a certain level that you got to hit. There are stakes there. You can't miss with that. Look what Amazon's, with all their problems with Rings of Power. That's a bad show. It's doing terribly. It might be one of the worst investments that Amazon Prime has ever made. Rings of Power is not even remotely moving the needle for anyone. So Harry Potter, here's the thing though. The show, it sounded interesting on paper. Every season was going to be a different book. So potentially, the same way like the movies did where they split them up later on at the end, we could have got 10 seasons of this. 10 long seasons. That is a monumental commitment. That is putting in the work each and every single episode. You can't afford to have a bad season. You could barely afford to have a bad episode. I mean, what are they going to be? 8-10 episodes each? That's not a lot of time. That's not a lot of time at all. If you make 1 or 2 bad ones, you're losing the audience. So no, in 2024, I do not believe that a single write-in staff could look at an established IP and say, you know what? We're going to do this literally by the book. They're going to have to extend this. They're going to have to add in new characters. They're going to have to cram that diversity, inclusion, all the bull crap down our throat. You know what's going to happen. Anyone that disagrees with me, you know what's going to happen. You've seen it across the board with every single series so far. And also, look at Halo. What the hell does the Halo TV show have to do with the video games? It's not even close. It looks like a fan fiction. That's what I look at. When I see Halo, the Paramount Plus show, though, it looks like a really terrible fan fiction of a product. So no, in the end, I don't think this was going to be a good series to begin with because A, the stakes were way too high. B, you know the writers in those rooms are crap. I mean, just take a look at Marvel with She-Hulk. The writers in that room said they went out of their way to make a bad product. They went out of their way to stick it to these people. Congratulations, you've killed the character. The actress, you're not going to see her for a very long time. Who would possibly want to hire this woman? In the end, I'm kind of glad it got canceled because I don't want to see another product that I grew up loving get bastardized by the modern audience. I'm sorry, by what they think the modern audience is and what the modern audience likes. So, ultimately, what do you guys think about that?